Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Riccardo and today I am going to review Noteshelf 2 that in my opinion is one of the best note-taking apps available on the App Store. Welcome back to my channel, my name is Riccardo and today I am going to review Noteshelf 2. But before starting I want to point out two things. First of all, this is my first English video, so I would love to hear some feedback down below in the comments from you. And secondly, I want to thank out to FluidTouch, that are the developers behind Noteshelf, for letting me try their application. So they are the sponsors behind this video that made this video and review possible. So now let's go deep inside of the application. While we open the application, we are greeted by an amazing interface that is inspired from iBooks, the application from Apple. We can see we have the different books arranged on shelves and we can do some operations of them. Indeed, if we long press on them, we will trigger a new selection tool that will be able to create new groups of our books. We can delete them, we can remove them, or we can also rename them. But now let's open the settings. We can change the main theme of the application, so the main accent color of the app, we can change the modify date, and we can also change our writing style. Also, an amazing mode that this application has is whiteboard mode. What does this mean? When you are connected to an Apple TV or you are simply casting your screen, the application won't display the whole UI, but it will only display the paper or the book, the plain book. This is really useful for teachers or for someone who want to display their notes to, for example, a class. Then we have the cloud and backup features. We can use the iCloud backup that is completely for free and with unlimited data across all of your devices. We have the auto backup feature that backups all your notes inside of Dropbox or OneDrive, so you won't lose your notes in any kind of way. One thing I don't like is that we don't have the auto backup feature inside of Google Drive, but we can link our Google Drive account to upload our notes. And then you can see we have Evernote. Indeed, this application supports Evernote syncing. That is really nice because you can access all your notes from every device that supports indeed the Evernote app. But keep in mind that you can obviously only read the notes, you cannot write them because the format is completely different. They are in PDF on Evernote inside some other notebooks. Then we are going to try the stylus page. This page contains all the styluses that are supported, so Apple Pencil, Adonit, Wacom, 53 Pencil, and we have also the sensibility to the pressure of the Apple Pencil. Then we have the book settings that are going to be only available inside that specific book, and after that we have the store. Indeed, this application has a built-in store for various paper templates and also covers for your books, so you will have maximum capabilities of customization of your notes, so you will identify them in a better way. Then we can see we have an Apple Watch icon. This is one of the best features of Noteshelf that was added in the latest update, and with that you can use your Apple Watch to record your lessons, so you can import them here and add them to your notebooks. So for example, if you don't have your iPad with you, you can simply use your watch, record the class, and then you can upload it. After that we can create a new book. We can create a new book by specifying the cover and the name. We can import a document from Google Drive, Dropbox, our album, or scanning a document. And then at the end of this video I will be able to show you how the scanning feature of this application works, because in my opinion is one of the killer features. Then, as you can see, we can also search for our books, we can categorize them and also sort them by name or by date. Really useful features. Let's open our math book. As we see, the interface is changing, and with an amazing animation we are greeted inside of our book. We can analyze the toolbar that is really different from the previous screen, that features a back button that is really useful, a settings button that opens automatically the book settings that I was talking before. As you can see here, we can change the paper model, the paper template, so we have various of them standard, and you can, as I told you, download them from the store. And you can auto backup the current book, so with the Dropbox and OneDrive capabilities, and you can sync with Evernote or set a password to the book. That is really important, for example, if you are keeping some private stuff on it. Okay, let's analyze the tools that this amazing program gives to us. Let's start by analyzing the different pens that this program gives to us. As you can see, I have a Bluetooth icon in the top of the pen icon because I am using and I have connected my Apple Pencil. Now we will go through every pen that this program has. So let's start by opening the menu. As we can see, we have 4 different pens. They are the first one, that is the classic one. Then we have the fountain one, we have the sharper one, and we have a simple pencil. We can choose the different sizes of the tips and the different colors. After that, you have also the favorite section. These favorites will be then used inside of the toolbar, the white one you see below, that was introduced in the latest update, so you will have a faster and easier access to your most used tools. Now it's time to try the different pens. As we can see, the classic one has a specific blurred line that is really nice, but in my opinion is not the best. After that, we can try the fountain one. The fountain one has a specific line that increases and decreases based on the speed and the angulation. Indeed, this application supports angulation and pressure of the Apple Pencil. Then we will try the sharpest one. This has a super sharp line and I prefer this for my notes. And then we have the classic pencil that is cool for writing or sketching. One great feature of Noteshelf is that behind the hood it is using a vectorized engine. What does this mean? This means in simple words that all your notes and sketches are created with vectors and not with simple pixels like raster images. This in simple words means that your notes will have the best quality possible every time, with cropping and scaling as you can see. And then you will also be able to export them in the best quality possible to achieve super PDFs. After the pens, Noteshelf has the highlighters. We have 2 types of highlighters, the rounded tip one and the sharpest one, that is the most used. We can choose the colors and the sizes as before in the pencil. Then we have the rubber. The rubber has 3 different sizes, and we have one that is called auto. But what does auto mean? Auto simply means that the rubber will change its size based on the speed of our drawing and also the dimension of the content below. So this is really useful, for example, if you are erasing something really fast and the rubber will become huge and the whole page will be erased in twice as fast as a normal rubber. Now let's talk about the text input field. Indeed, Noteshelf supports also native text input, so you can insert all your text inside a text box. That is really useful, for example, for writing over PDFs. You can choose the different color, sizes of the text, alignment, font color, and also you can choose if you want it bold, italic or underlined. One thing to note is that Noteshelf at the time of this video released a new update with an improved text input that has a new user interface and some new features and accessibility features. Now let's talk about the other button. That simply means that if you press it you won't be able to use any kind of pen, so you will use it for like dragging, panning and pinning in and out to view your notes. On the right of this button we will find a plus icon. Here you can create a new page, you can create a new page from a model, you can import a document by scanning it with the built-in scanner, you can import some photos, audios, emojis and tag the page or add it to the bookmark. Let's try to open our photos. As we can see, we can choose one, insert it into our application, and then we are able to crop it, pinch in, pinch out, and then if we long press on it, we can choose to create like a mask and scale its size and also the rotation. These are really powerful instruments to improve all your experience with images in your documents. Now I am going to talk you about one of my favorite things about Noteshelf. What is we are going to talk you about the scissor shaped tool. What is this tool? This tool, as you can see, you can underline all the stuff you wrote and you sketched, you can drag it around, you can delete it, you can redimension it, so you see, because it's vectorized, it won't lose any type of quality. You can do various type of operations, you can cut it, you can copy it, you can change its color, its size, and everything works so smoothly. But I want to point out something. As you can see now, I was trying to change color, but the application didn't work. Indeed, one thing to point out is that this application typically stutters completely random. This is very annoying for me that I am taking notes in my classroom because it is slowing me down. But I contacted the developers and they are telling me that they will work on the fix, and perhaps in the next weeks we will have an update that fixes this, but perhaps it's only my iPad problem. Next we are going to try the shapes tool. As we can see, we can draw some simple shapes simply by pressing the button on the top right, and it will create some rectangle, circle, triangle and other type of shapes. This is really neat. Last but not least, we have the zoom feature. With this we can make a super zoom inside of our text, and this is really useful, for example, if you are writing with a non-supported pen. But with my Apple Pencil I don't need this, but I assure you that is really nice for high precision drawing. Noteshelf has some really great export features. Indeed, you can export the current page, all the pages, or you can select a range of pages. So from the 1 to the 5th, or the 1, the 2, the 2nd, the 3rd, or the last page. You can also drag the pages around in this cool interface that is popping out from the right. You can delete the pages, bookmark them. Also, you can add specific tag to the pages, and you can search, but as now you can only search in the PDF documents. I highly suggest to Noteshelf to add OCR support, so it will also search in the handwriting. This is the feature that I am most missing from GoodNotes, but they told me that they are working on an OCR scan capabilities, so this is really nice. I will let you know when the feature will come out. In conclusion, why I think that Noteshelf is the best note-taking apps available now on the App Store? First of all, it is not so expensive. It costs $10 forever, and this is really nice. Secondly, the application has an amazing user interface with beautiful animations, beautiful icons, beautiful colors, and also it's really intuitive. Thirdly, the handwriting feeling and handwriting engine is one of the best that I have ever tried. Indeed, it replicates my real handwriting the most out of the others that I have tried, and this is really important for me. And after that, I also really love the Evernote sync capabilities that let me access all my notes from every device that I have currently. Now I want to show you the document scanning feature. We can press the button and then open the document scanner. We can see an interface where it detects our document. We can crop the selection and then we can save it and use it in our book, or we can create a new book from this document. The video review is now finished. Thanks for staying tuned. Leave a like down below if you liked the video, subscribe to my channel if you want to support me, and write a comment down below about what you think of this application and what you think about my English video, and if I should continue to do them or if I should remain on Italian's videos. I also highly suggest you to go to the Twitter page of Noteshelf that is called @Noteshelf. You can find there some giveaways, so you can perhaps get this application for free. Thanks for staying tuned and bye bye.